Hello there, Emily Eldridge here with ChangeLight, where I teach changemakers inner work that accelerates their power to change the world. So if you are a change maker, and I define change maker as anyone who is driven to make a positive difference in the world, to affect positive change in the world, then I am here for you. And I am so glad you have found my channel, because I am sharing so much with you, and I'm excited for you to learn this information to help accelerate your ability to have the impact that you truly, truly desire to have. So in a previous video, I talked about your truth, and I define your inner truth as your inner knowing of who you are and who you are here to be. So it is your true self, beyond all influence, beyond all fear, as well as your optimal self. It knows who you are here to be, what your mission is, who you are here to evolve into, the presence you are here to have, to be, the impact you're here to have. In that video, I also mentioned something I call your inner guiding star. So I define your inner guiding star is that image, that vision, that knowing you carry of you as your optimal self, living your truth. So your guiding star is basically the embodiment of you in truth form, like living your truth, shining your brightest light. Your guiding star is basically an embodiment of how you feel when you're living your truth, what you do, how you respond to things, the impact you're having, the presence you're here in the world. So that is how I define your inner guiding star. And what's so fabulous about your inner guiding star is it serves this very particular purpose when it comes to your truth. Your truth, of course, is that knowing, but it's one thing to have a sense of what your truth is or who you want to be. It's totally different to really have that image, almost like a snapshot of going, oh, that's what I look like when I'm living my truth. Oh, that's how I feel. Oh, interesting. That's how I actually would react if I were truly in my power and fully at peace with myself. So it's this wonderful sort of, I don't want to say comparison, because it's not about trying to see yourself as better than or less than or any of that kind of thing, but just to say, okay, I'm feeling this way or I'm reacting this way to a situation. But wait a minute, what would my guiding star do? So that's a question. That's the question I want to leave you with, is even if you're not entirely sure what your guiding star looks like, I guarantee you have one. And it may have come to you in flashes, in moments. There may have been times when you really felt like you were truly at your optimal best. So that's sort of a window into it. So for one thing, I want you to sort of imagine, like, who is my guiding star? Who is my optimal self? Like, if I were my optimal self, who would I be? How would I come across? What kind of presence would I be in the world? And then use this question. It's a very powerful question. What would my guiding star do? So as you go through your day and you think about, you're dealing with certain situations, you're having certain emotional reactions, or you're, addressing issues in a particular way, just pause for a moment and say, okay, I'm having this reaction, or I'm thinking of taking this course, or maybe I'm not even sure which choice to make. One of the questions you can ask yourself is, what would my guiding star do? And see what your guiding star says. So have fun with that. I hope this has been helpful. Again, this is Emily Eldridge with ChangeLight TV, where I teach changemakers inner work that accelerates your power to change the world. And I cordially invite you, by the way, I teach all about this as well as my amazing techniques in the ChangeLight community, where you can learn all of it in the ChangeLight system course. So I humbly and heartily invite you to join us there. Until next time, mwah.